Greetings, dears. This is Annette of AnnetteLeonard.com, back again with Chronic Wellness. Thanks for joining me. So, I was down for the count, 3 weeks of pneumonia, and it took a course of antibiotics and a course of high-dose steroids to kick that shit. And once again, laid low by the ways in which chronic illness and the onset of other illnesses can just kind of blow through our lives like a hurricane and lay bare all that we have constructed, all that I have constructed, and whether it's the presence of a few plans in my life, or whether it's that getting on those antibiotics cause an onset of thrush. All of these factors start to compound, and then I miss my broadcasts, or I find myself in the kitchen trying to help with a meal, and I'm so out of breath and out of shape that grating some cheese has me winded. And it starts to feel like one of those illustrations of the snake eating its tail. I think it's called an Ouroboros. Just a self-consuming system where it becomes inescapable, that I start to feel a little bit better. I think things are on the way up. I think something's changing, and something takes me down, and it always feels unexpected. It always feels unwelcome. It takes my legs out from underneath me every time, folks. And I've been doing this for more than a decade. And it doesn't just affect my body to have a fever over 100 for 10 days. It affects everything about me, my body, my mind, my spirit. And what progress, I'm putting that in air quotes, I've made can just be washed out. And the ways in which I think, oh, I'm doing better, or I've got this, or I've got a handle on this, or I've got some habits now that I'm going to be able to maintain. I've been walking most days for at least a few minutes outdoors, just all of it. It feels like I'm back to zero. I'm starting over. What had been before, it doesn't matter because it's all gone. And here I am once again, humbled by circumstance. I think all of this comes back again to just control and loss of it, lack of it, the parts of it that just aren't ours to have with illness, and the things that are wrong with our bodies or go wrong with our bodies that we don't have any say over. And how difficult that is to manage, how difficult that is to handle, to cope with, to come back from. The Ouroboros, the snake eating in its own tail. That's what I got today, folks. It's It's not always uplifting around here, but that's what I've been thinking about. Thanks for joining me. Like or subscribe if you haven't. And until we're together again, I hope you are finding ways to be well.